Alright, welcome back to the channel, guys. We're at the 2019 SHOT Show. We're doing media day on the range, so that's why you hear all the shooting. But I cannot resist the opportunity to drive the new Ram Rebel, the 2019 Ram Rebel. This red one behind me I'm not going to drive. I'm going to drive one that has eTorque, because these guys say the eTorque is a good thing, so we'll see. I do have the 2017 Ram Rebel, and I know these have start-stop, which I'm not a fan of, but they told me the eTorque is cool, so we're going to go for a drive. Let's, take a little diversion from shooting guns. We'll come back and shoot more guns, so let's go do this right now.
You know, that wind, right? Just...
Oh, it's killer. Totally ridiculous. Start going this way.
Yeah, perfect.
Okay. Good. So, still got the knob here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, it just frees everything up, right?
Yeah.
From a standpoint of this center console, with what it does. We're gonna sneak out.
Go this way?
Yeah. We're gonna sneak out. You're in two-wheel drive.
Okay, leave it in two.
You know, let's put it. We can put it. We'll put it. Oh, it's in 4 high already.
Oh, it's in 4 high.
Let's
Okay.
take Dave. We're good then.
Okay.
You know, go ahead. I'll go ahead and. Yeah, you can go this way. Yeah, but I want to. We wanted to do this to do the eTorque, right? So let's go ahead and stop. I want to.
Okay. And then.
Wow, I think we got
Too much heat on.
too much stuff.
The wheel feels like it was on heat.
You know, the eTorque, it's one of those things. It's gonna shut everything down when it feels like it can, right?
Okay.
There's
So it depends on the demand and all that.
Depends on the demand.
Okay.
And everything. Okay, let's go a little bit. We'll just take it nice and slow. Let's
Go slow. Okay.
We got it. We're in two-wheel drive. So, coil suspension, still the only full-size truck with coils, right? Everybody else is still doing leafs. This is the steel coils. You can also get the air suspension, four-corner airbags.
So this gives us a more comfortable.
Yeah. You know, coils are just a lot more. You can do progressive coils, right? They can.
Okay.
There's just a lot more you can do with them. It's typically we're gonna kind of go off to the left and we'll go between those two cones.
So there's an option with these. I think with mine that I have the airbags.
Okay, let's go to the right here. No, let's go ahead and stop. I want to see.
Okay.
I'm just wondering if let's keep going.
Okay.
Just with us sitting there with it running for so long.
How many seconds does it take before it goes?
Well, it'll if it senses that you don't need much. Let's just kind of go around. We usually go between those cones, but I don't like the running board, so we'll just
go this way.
Yeah, we'll go this way a little bit.
And then we're going that way?
Yeah.
Okay. I think it's asking me to put on my seatbelt. Okay. Going up.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm having trouble with the connection. Please try again in a moment.
What is that?
All right, I'm going to take you. Let's go. Come to the right a little bit, and I'm going to have you go. We're going to drop down this hill.
Right down here?
Yeah, nice and slow. Super slow, actually. Because what I'm going to... go slow, because if you go too fast, it wants to dig in. You guys are probably warm back there?
Yeah, I'm good.
I'm going to get some heat going. So when we get down here... Okay, let's go ahead and put it in neutral.
Okay.
And let's do 4 low.
How do we know when it...
It'll tell. It'll give you.
Okay, it's doing it.
Shift in progress.
Yeah.
There you go. And back into
drive.
Yep. And let's go up this little hill.
Okay. go up slow, or?
You know, you want to maintain a little bit, right?
Mm-hmm.
So not too slow, not too fast. When you get to the top, you want to veer to the left just a little bit. The trail kind of curves to the left. Yeah, come down to the left a little bit. There you go. What I want to do is, let's go out onto the road here.
Okay.
I want to get on this road a little bit. Let's go ahead and put it back into two-wheel drive.
It's on neutral.
All right, let's go back. Let's just drive down this road just a little bit.
Okay, so if you're in four-wheel drive, it doesn't do that, right?
I don't think it does.
Okay.
So let's go down here just a hair. I mean, the whole purpose was this little drive was to get it to go into the mode.
So we probably have to sit there for a little while for.
Because with us sitting, I mean, it's been idling for the last hour, right? So I'm kind of curious if, you know.
So let's see. Did it just?
Yep.
Just,
now go ahead and now accelerate. Now
as fast as I want to.
Well, just like you do it normal.
Okay, normal. Okay.
It's a lot better than the bell housing, don't you think?
Okay. Yeah, it's immediate.
It's immediate, and it's a lot quieter. It's a lot, you know, that's one of the things that, you know, conventional bell housing start-stop is it is a little bit slower. It is, you know, noisier. It is. So with this, you know, about the first half roll of the tire is going to be electric only, right? That's going to be that 130 pound-foot of torque motor is going to get the truck rolling, right? That momentum. Let's try it again. Let's go ahead and stop again. And now let's pretend like you need to get going a little bit
faster.
Yeah, I mean you got to brake in traffic. Boom, you got to go.
Okay, let's just go.
Whenever, yeah.
Okay, the traction control, yeah.
We can turn around now. This is, you can feel the coils. I mean, on this, the coils are a lot more compliant, right? I mean,
yeah, it's not as bad as some other things that I've seen. Let's see. Let's do it here.
Yeah. So the mild hybrids, this kind of system, it really is. It's next generation start-stop technology.
Okay.
You know,
what happened there? Okay.
I just.
Oh, you shut it off?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I just figured, you know, any kind of drain. I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah, you took up. Okay. The screen is clearer though.
Well, it's Uconnect 4, so it's our next generation. So yeah, this is a higher resolution screen.
Yeah.
It's kind of you can see it's not recessed in, it's more of a flat face.
Yeah.
So it just looks a little bit better.
It does. Then I think these toggle switches down there have changed.
Those are nice, right?
Yeah.
You know, I could have turned that off when we were you're going down like that little
Did
hill.
you guys slightly angle this? Because I know one of the things I do sometimes is I go to turn up the volume on mine.
And you hit it?
Yeah, but I hit that thing, you know, but this seems like you've changed it. Which am I going, this way?
Let's go this way.
And, what, down?
Yeah,
No.
go to the left. I don't want to run over this, whatever they were burning here.
Are we going down?
No, come to the right now.
Okay.
Yeah, it's freaking guys burning pallets. We're going to go out here.
Okay. Go this way.
Yeah. Let's go ahead and stop. I'm going to put you back into four-wheel drive because it's not going to let me do hill descent.
So now it's got the hill descent assist.
Yeah, and you'll see. Okay, you're good.
Okay.
You're going to go out to this end, and as soon as you can kind of see where you want to go left, then I want you to start getting the truck lined up, right?
Okay, so go here.
little bit farther, a little bit farther.
Okay, here.
Yeah, and then you're gonna go hard left. As soon as you get it lined up straight down, we'll do the hill descent.
Okay.
And as you know, going downhill, we wanna get that truck lined up. All right, this is good. That's good.
Okay, good.
So now we just hit the hill descent button.
Okay,
So
so
it tells you right here. You're
right,
set
hill descent. So all I do is get off the brake.
You just got to steer. That's all you got to do. And you use the gear select. So this button
To
right
speed
there,
up?
yeah, if you want to go 1/10 of a kilometer
Faster.
faster, so and you can tell 1.2 up to about 5 kilometers.
Sorry, I'm having trouble with the connection.
That's my phone, sorry.
Please try
Just no
again in a
Don't worry
moment.
about that. Shut up, Siri. That's cool. I'm glad to see something like that in the Rebel now. I actually I have a 4Runner, so that's in there.
Right.
But it's cool to see it in something bigger like this.
Right.
Yeah.
Bigger, heavier.
Yeah. That's cool. So once I go on the brake,
We'll go off to the right. Yeah,
Okay.
I just switched you out.
switch. Oh, you switched it out. Okay. But normally, once I go on the brake, then it would switch out of that, right? Okay.
Yeah. But as long as you have it on, it'll go back on.
Mm-hmm.
I like to stay to the left just a hair here, and just you can feel the suspension flex here. It's a pretty nice little. You feel get a little tire lift off of that. You're gonna go straight down here.
Okay. That
Yeah.
way. No, the ride in these are awesome.
Isn't that amazing?
Yeah.
Between the cones, and then we'll head off to the right.
I mean, then we're just going this way.
So this has a locker. New for the Rebels now is that you get a knee locker in the rear.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't have the Power Wagons have a locker front and rear and
Yeah.
a sway bar disconnect. This doesn't have the sway bar disconnect and it doesn't have a front locker.
So the rear locker, where's that going to work for you? What's that helping you?
You know, potentially like on a loose hill, like that loose sand hill
Mhm.
right there, you get a little bit of slippage in one. It's not gonna let that thing.
Okay, so you would lock it there,
Yeah.
and then okay.
Or rocks. You know,
Mhm.
you getting a tire off the ground,
Mhm.
right? And you need to make sure that the tire. A lot of times in brake lock limited slips, right?
Mhm.
That traction control, it's gonna control and send power other ways, but nothing is better than a locker, right? A locker will still absolutely make. So we're going to stay to the right here, and then we're going to hard left between those two cones.
Okay.
So yeah, swing out here to the right as much as you can to make this turn. Because it gets tight there. There you go.
I think we can.
And you're good.
It's got the sensor.
Yeah.
Okay.
She was
That's
warning-
cool.
She was warning you.
Yeah. Does this have? So this has a front sensor now.
Well, it's just the park sensors. It doesn't.
Oh,
it doesn't-
okay.
This one doesn't have the camera. You can't.
Okay. Is that an option now?
I need to ask Dave.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it is on the heavy duties. I'm not sure it is on this yet.
Okay.
The Gladiator that we just launched,
Mhm.
or we're just getting ready to launch, yeah, you can get a camera, front-facing camera on that.
Okay. I know that the Power Wagon probably has.
For sure.
On left.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, just like the Power Wagon comes with the winch up front, but this doesn't, right?
Correct. Yep.
Okay. Can you get is it easy to get a winch installed on it, or?
You know, it's not. You
Okay.
know, and there's different.
Pause here.
Yeah.
You guys keep talking. We'll
Okay.
Stop here. I want to just get a drive-by.
Oh, you're coming out? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, she
Guys,
just wants to
finish-
get us
finish the
driving up that way.
conversation that I'm recording.
Yeah, she's gonna get out, and as
Okay.
we drive up, go ahead.
Yeah, they're different.
Are you getting out?
Yes, but
But
I want him to finish,
finish-
the
Oh, okay.
conversation.
Mhm.
Yeah, the fact that the 2500 Power Wagon is the only vehicle on the market that's available with a winch.
Okay.
You know, my understanding is there's different standards, crash test standards between, say, a 2500 and a 1500, and just to be able to put a winch on a 1500.
Oh, I see.
From an aftermarket standpoint, there are
Yeah.
absolutely some great options, but from the factory, it just becomes a lot more.
Yeah, for the requirements of what you guys have to do to build it.
Yeah,
Okay.
the crash testing and the complexity and all
Okay.
that. But yeah, there's absolutely options that
Mhm.
that are available.
That you could do.
Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely, yep.
All right.
All right, so I'm
Getting out.
this.
And
All right.
there's a lot more USBs.
You know, USBs are now connectivity, plugging in, right? It used to be cup holders, how you measured the flexibility of an interior.
Yeah.
Now it's USBs, right? I think there's 7 or 8 USBs in this, and plus some of the traditional.
There's like 4 back there?
Yeah.
There's 4. There's 1 in here. I think
is that a USB-C on top?
Yes.
Yeah, that's cool.
C
Yeah. So it's got C and A. Yeah. And I don't know if you know this, Steven, but this thing has a whole bunch of storage, man.
Storage everywhere.
The RAM boxes?
No, not just, like, I'll show you once we get out here. There's a ton of storage in here. Where are we going? This way?
Yeah, yeah.
Do you guys have a patent on the RAM boxes? Is that what?
All right, there you go, guys. The 2019 Ram Rebel. We took it for a drive. I like it. It's not bad. I'm not complaining as much about the start-stop, but it was cool.
So when you're taking your foot off the accelerator pedal, it's actually recharging, you know, the batteries.
Okay.
It helps. It manages that 12-volt battery system. The draw. It used to be that the electric draw on if your alternator went dead, you could drive for a week without draining the battery, right? Because there wasn't a lot. These days, with all of the technology, with all the electrics that are coming on, you know, electric power steering, you know, electric fans, you know, the radio, you know, Wi-Fi. If the alternator goes out, these trucks literally run like a half an hour, and then it's completely dead. Well, now that generator, you know, operates manages all. So cool. Between just start-stop is like one aspect of 6 different things that
So even if you're sitting there idling, that generator
is working to manage all of the electrics on the system.
Okay, that's good.
So whether it's fuel economy, whether it's driver comfort, driver experience, it's a big deal.
Yeah, cool, man. I'm glad I took it for a drive.
Good to see you, man.
Thanks a lot. Appreciate it. Yeah, good seeing you too.